You walk past that abandoned playground every night. But what if it isn't abandoned? Maya was 16 and brave, or so she told herself. Taking the shortcut through Winsor Park was just practical. It was chained up, sure, but the fence was low. At its heart sat a faded play structure, a grotesque cartoon clown named Mr. Giggles, whose slide tongue licked the wood chips. In the moonlight, its painted smile seemed less like an invitation to play and more like a warning. She shuddered, pulling her jacket tighter. It was just old paint and rotting wood. Still, she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, like 100 tiny eyes were following her from the darkness of the slide's tunnel. The air grew still and heavy, carrying the faint, sweet smell of rust and cotton candy. She picked up her pace, not daring to look back at that too wide grin. The next night, the shortcut felt less like a choice and more like a dare. As she passed, one of the swings creaked, swaying gently in the windless air. Maya froze. Her eyes darted to Mr. Giggles. Was it her imagination, or was his head tilted slightly more towards her? The red of his smile looked brighter, fresher, as if it had been recently repainted. A sound drifted from the structure, a faint, tinny melody like a broken music box. It was a children's nursery rhyme, but the notes were wrong, warped and sour. It crawled under her skin. She broke into a run, her sneakers crunching on the gravel path, the distorted tune seeming to chase her all the way to the street, echoing long after she was gone. On the third night, fog clung to the ground. As her foot touched the wood chips inside the fence, the gate slammed shut behind her, its metallic clang echoing in the silence. The merry-go-round began to turn, groaning on its rusty axis. A single, sickly yellow light ignited in the darkness where Mr. Giggles's eyes should be, a predatory glow in the gloom. "Maya," it whispered. The voice wasn't one, but a dozen. The ghostly chorus of laughing children, all twisted into a single horrifying sound. The clown's painted face cracked, plaster dust falling away as the head swiveled on a creaking neck to stare directly at her. Its smile stretched, splitting the wood. It was no longer a structure, it was awake. Mr. Giggles pulled one long, spindly arm free from the ground with a sound like tearing roots. It pushed itself up, its body a nightmare of splintering planks and peeling paint. It wasn't built on the playground, it was the playground. The other equipment began to move, the swings rising like gallows, the slide contorting into a hungry, gaping maw. The locals found the gate unlocked the next morning. Everything was silent and still, coated in dew, but tied to the top of the swing set by its laces, swaying gently, was a single high-top sneaker. They say Mr. Giggles feeds on fear, but once he's had his fill, he keeps a souvenir. If you like scary stories, follow for more.